Welcome back to RUCS Race Hub, back from break, and we're going to go straight into the finish to the Chase Race 8 for the Cup Chase, excuse me, at Texas. Let's pull up that clip. So as the clip starts, it looks like Red is leading with Jack falling behind their two teammates. They both drove identical looking schemes this race as of right now. Looks like Red is leading as they will be coming up on lap car Ashton this lap. I believe they will catch the lap car out of 2. They do tell him to yield with the blue flag, and Ash surprisingly does yield there. They will both get by, but then as Ash gets back on the track, he will not get in anyone's way, but during all of that, let's actually go back. It looks like Dar caught up out of nowhere. Oh, that's right, I almost forgot. Red lost the lead in 3 and 4. He got loose on the bottom, no one was near him. He went up the track. He was able to save it. That was a pretty good save, too. But Jack took the lead, and then Dar caught up to him for a second. And also be watching Ashton here as I point. No, that's Ashton. I believe he did cause the caution, so you can watch him. And this is our battle for the lead right here. Ashton looks like, oh yeah, he got loose out of 2 and he flips on the wall. That did bring out the caution as they came to 2 to go. So that caused the one and only green white checkered restart of the race. We'll skip straight to the restart actually. Let's go to Dar to talk about what happened in those final laps before the final caution. Dar was in the race, so what happened with you, Dar?
You cut out a little bit, but during that caution, I was really stressed out. I really wanted to get at least a top 3 finish that I could say well above. A bunch of people wrecked on the final, like people were flipping on. I was able to take second.
And when Red got loose in 3 and 4 there, did you see like any particular thing that happened to him, or he just simply got loose with no reason?
He literally got loose. I don't get how that happens at Texas. It like rarely happens to get loose from yourself. But the only time you get loose is when you flip.
Yeah, maybe he just touched the apron too much there, because obviously Texas has big banking, and when your tire meets the flat part, that might get you loose. But
the thing was, he wasn't on the apron at all.
Yeah, we never got to interview him either, so we don't know, but we could possibly catch up to him sometime to talk about what happened there. But let's continue the clip as we go to the final restart, as it's a green-white checker. As they're about to go green. Three, 2, 1, go. There's 3 wide on the starts. There's been 3 wide starts all race, honestly, as they are crazy. And turn 1 on the restart. Let's go back there. Looks like 2 people got loose. Let's pause it. So you see X-Dios is right there up in the wall already. Let's see if we can see what caused that, if it's in the view. He's right somewhere over there. Watch for his white car. Oh, it looks like he just bumped the people below him and he went straight up into the wall. Maybe he cut a tire, but then look, the leader, which I believe was Redneck in turn 1, he was on the apron too much. He was on the flat part actually, and he got loose and went up the track and hill check as well. That's what happens, as you can see, the drivers that went on the flat part got loose and went up the track. So as that happens, Jack takes the lead, Dar close in second, but Dar slid up the track, but then Jack slid up the track. They were both even coming to the white. 3 wide for fourth. Ness gets loose into 1. So they go down the back for the final time. No lap cars affected this finish on the green-white checkered. As they go through 3 and 4, Dar wasn't able to get there. Apple Crab the win, but then there's a wreck at the line. Hilljack around 2 times, and he lost all his positions and fell back to the pack. Let's look back at that before we analyze the finish. So Afro Crab wins, but coming out of 4, Hilljack was behind the 41. It looks like he just got him at the wrong angle on his bumper, and he went around 2 times. Watch it one more time. He's right there. It looks like he was loose out of 4 actually, and then he got hooked by the 41. Went around twice. Fell back from 5th to 7th, and now we know Hilljack is not racing for points. He was eliminated last round. But other than that, Africa win, and let's talk about the finish now. So Dar, you had a chance there, but you weren't able to get there. Was there any strategy you tried to use and try to pass Afrocrab?
Well, if there was a drafting technique, I would use it, but of course there isn't really drafting. So I just tried to hit my mark and hope he grabbed that loop. But he was pretty consistent driver. I know.
So Afrocrab is one of the least favorite drivers in Cup, and let's talk about what happened between Chris and Hilljack on the final turn coming out. So Dar, if you're able to see the clip, what do you think happened there from first glimpse? If you were a fan in the seats and you saw that happen, what would go through your mind?
It looked like CTS. He just got loose, went down into Chris, and that's what took him out. But it wasn't entirely Chris's fault. That was mostly Hilljack's fault for getting loose off the wall and going right down into.
So yeah, and they did have some exchange a few words. It didn't get physical post race, but we interviewed them both, and Chris actually apologized. He didn't think he did anything wrong, and we don't think he did either. It was just a racing incident. That's what Hilljack said in his interview. But let's actually talk about Chris here. Chris said his RUCS career would be complete and he would retire if he won the Cup Championship this season. But right now, his round 3 of the chase is not going good. What do you think is going on with Dar?
Well, about Chris, can you repeat that question?
So, Chris said he would retire from RUCS Cup if he won the championship, and obviously he has been dominating the chase, but his round 3 is not going good really right now. So, do you think he'll turn it around at Phoenix and possibly win?
Depends. I know he's been dominating the chase all the time. I guess he's sort of losing it now. He's now fighting for a championship spot right now. RRN, maybe.
And as we go to the points, you can see that he is tied with Red, but right now Red has the tiebreaker after Texas race because he finished better than Chris. But if Chris finishes in front of Red and say, let's see, I guess anyone, no matter what would happen, I believe if Chris finished in front of Red and they weren't in somewhere in the back, then Chris would get the final transfer spot, if not win. So, that's pretty much it for Texas. We're going to go back to break for the final time, and we'll talk about the next upcoming race weekend